Great to have Tony here.
Tony, have you met with an archbishop in the last 10 minutes?
Mate, you're not funny, and you should get it.
He spoke to me. Praise the Lord, he spoke.
Order the Jeanette Howard commemorative plate today and receive this free attachment head strap. Guaranteed to keep you silent and obscured at all public engagements. It's the perfect accessory for the Australian housewife, around the home, on the court, or at any official function. The Jeanette Howard commemorative plate. Next time, don't just bring a plate, ladies. Wear one as well.
Don't miss the Brian Harradine end-of-term clearance. Everything's got to go, including Australia's biggest collection of banned adult videos. Over 6,000 hours of the filthiest pornography Brian didn't want you to see. Every single frame carefully examined by conservative lobby groups, often repeatedly, so they could be absolutely sure it wasn't fit for viewing. Lay by now and receive a free copy of the movie it took 19 viewings to disapprove of. The Brian Harradine end-of-term clearance, going out with a bang. It's triple excellent value.
I'll just walk in there, put the paper folder and walk out, mate. Just into the footy, that's it, mate. Stuff the elections, it's the footy season.
Live from the nation's capital, you're watching The Chase at the Sides, where there's been a breaking development in the Tampa 2 saga.
That's right, sir. We've just received word that the Howard caretaker government has ordered the SAS, that's the Special Accountancy Service, to board the vessel in a strengthened bid to stop these higher interest rates entering the country.
And a short time ago, Defence Minister Robert Hill made a Sorry, excuse me. Sorry. Hanson.
Hello, this is John Howard. I've taken the unusual
Look,
step
go
to
away. No, look, as if your spam emails weren't bad enough, you horrid little man. Look, I'm so sorry. Sorry, this is the fourth time he's called me today.
You almost wish you lived in the bush just so his calls couldn't connect properly.
Oh, we wish that. But back to the election now. Oh, for God. And with the real prospect that the minor parties could hold the balance of power in the Senate. Julian, can we just have a look at how the chamber would look under that?
Sure. Well, this is the upper house as it currently stands. But if the Pentecostal Christian Party Family First gets the balance of power, then it'll probably look a lot more like this.
One way, Jesus, you're the only one that I could live for.
Look, I think the Christian vote is an issue, this election, as more Australians want to see a return to conservative family values.
But just how family-friendly are most politicians? To find out, we went to the seat of Wentworth to test the credentials of bitter rivals Malcolm Turnbull and Peter King. How will they each cope when confronted with a baby on the hustings?
Thanks very much. Appreciate that.
Just with the health issue, right? Our baby's had some fairly poor conjunctivitis.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Like, just have a look. It's been just here.
Do you want to have a hold?
Yeah.
You want to have a hold? There
Thank you.
Oh, Peter King, you've just dropped the election.
Totally took his eyes off it. I mean, that is the oldest mistake in the book. Can we just have a look at that one again?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you can't hold a baby, then you're not fit to be a politician.
Yeah, but look, I wouldn't be too hasty, Chris. I mean, let's just see how well Malcolm Turnbull fared.
Did you take a peek? Sure, He's gorgeous. I'm very proud. Here you go.
Oh, give us a kiss! Give me a kiss or I'll cry!
This is not a baby bonus.
He's my pride and joy.
Gee, I can't believe Malcolm refused to kiss the baby.
Yeah. Especially one so cute.
A man of the people, no doubt about it. And he's not the only candidate adding genuine star power to this campaign.
Well, it's true. I mean, most of the politicians these days are so drab. But how would voters respond if candidates used a glamour portrait photographer to shoot their campaign poster?
Chesley Shadello decided to find out.
Now, Len, when you take a poster, right now, you look like this. But with a little bit of tweaking, you could look like that. Jazz up your posters, jazz up your whole campaign. It's time to turn that campaign into champagne.
What do you reckon?
Look, I wouldn't call it glamorous. And they said there's no more glamour in One Nation since Pauline Hanson left.
And now from there, big smile. This is a very complicated business, isn't it?
Carrie!
Yes.
See, is what I'm talking about. Don't you feel electable?
No.
That's what I call a hunker burning love right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Senator Harris, I am all shook up.
I need you to stick the bum out of me.
The lady knows how to win votes, Ursula.
Love me tender,
Love me true.
I think we need something a little bit more me. I think we need something a little bit more action. Like, I mean, real action, not this kind of action.
You wanted green, you wanted action. Green action. Robin Hood, what do you say?
I can do this one.
That's it. Oh.
This is a campaign poster I would like to see.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, don't worry about the balance of power. Worry about the balance of fruit.
To the Senate and beyond!
What do you think?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic, yes. Go for the oranges and the lemons.
No, I wouldn't vote for the ALP.
But you vote for the poster.
Vote for the poster, yes.
How about this poster here?
Yeah, he's a winner. I've never seen anyone look better.
Yeah.
Especially the open top.
What's your advice to the politicians of Australia?
Get up and get dressed.
And Len Harris can also be seen in next month's issue of Black and White magazine, or at any rate, the One Nation version, White and White.
It's not a bad read, though. I actually saw Paul Sheen flicking through a copy at today's National Press Club lunch.
Yeah, it was a good turnout at the Press Club, wasn't it? And I actually polled a number of the journos there to ask them what their key issues were, and overwhelmingly, most of them nominated wine refills.
They may not show it, but deep down, I think most journalists will really miss John Howard, especially all the junkets we got following him around the world, eh?
Yeah, well, look, let's face it, we're all going to miss John. Let's not kid ourselves. He has shown amazing strength and leadership, and never more so than this week, standing up to Rove.
You respect anyone who stands up to Rove. And Howard, a record that speaks for itself, as highlighted in the party's latest rousing campaign ad, saluting his achievements.
He's the soldier of justice, the hero of right. He knows what we're thinking deep down. He took a weak nation and taught it to fight against everyone foreign or brown. When he tells you a lie, just look to the sky, 'cause sometimes he's gotta be tough. He stands shoulder to shoulder with President Bush, and still we just can't get enough. On the battlers and bosses, through good times and grim, he's poured down the wealth and we've stood under him. We've been golden showered by Johnny Winston Howard. We've been golden showered by Johnny Winston Howard. He's been showering us. We've been golden showered by Johnny Golden Winston Golden.
The election, ooh. Well, no, it's a bit of a toss-up. I don't like Johnny Howard's eyebrows, so I reckon I'll be going for Mark Latham.
Right across Australia, you're watching the chase at Asides, and just returning to the unfolding drama on board the Tampa 2. The government has now imposed a blanket ban on media access to the ship.
Well, look, I think that they're concerned that press photographs will humanise the interest rates, you know, maybe even generate some sympathy for them in the community.
Not to be thwarted, though, by these restrictions, our embedded reporter Chaz Licciardello has boarded a paratrooper plane and is currently skydiving down towards the vessel. Chaz, what questions will you be hoping to put when you land?
I think I'll put questions to the plane! We go back up!
Sorry, we seem to be losing you there, Chaz. We're just having trouble with the picture.
Can we possibly go to a wide shot on the ground?
Ow!
We might